What it do, beef stew? Yes, what it is, people, what it is. Whew. Time for another Q&A. If you got some Q's that you need aid on this early Saturday morning, drop them in the old Chizat below. We're going to get this thing started. Let me come over here and make sure that the stream is streaming because, you know, crazier things have happened. It looks all good in the hood. It looks all good in the hood. All right, let me just check something here. We have a weird case of Benjamin Buttons. It looks like, all right, family, everybody hold tight. It looks like the YouTube comments didn't comment. Nobody go anywhere. I'm going to quit and come right back and see what happens, okay? Nobody leave. Nobody move. Nobody get hurt. Let's see what happens. Everybody stay real quick. If it doesn't happen, then I'll just make a whole brand new stream because it's us. Hold on. Oh, there it goes. It caught. Whoa. Oh, right before I was about to, right in the face, then the comments caught. All right, we in here. See, Mark did it. Mark triggered it with his comment. It came through. All right, gang. All right, listen. We have something. Hello, mother. Hello, father. All right, hold on. Before we get your cues together, but while we get our cues together, let's do a little something. Boom. All right. Let me bust out my knife. We must be very, very careful with this here package. I like retractable knives when I do unboxing, but when you don't have one, here's my tip. Pinch the blade like such so you don't accidentally go too deep and cause yourself a bit of drama. Okay. Aubrey. Is Aubrey in the building? We are looking for Aubs. This is a Aubrey special. Here we go. Let me check the old commenties here. See if, oh, she's not even here. Oh, she's going to miss out. All right. Drums, please. Nah, we're gonna, should we let it marinate a little bit? Should we? Okay. No. Somebody timestamped this for Aubrey since he didn't show up. And then here we go. Okay, I'm going to stop messing around. Here we go. Oh, Lordy. I love how small they pack because that means that the shipping will not be psycho. Takes a couple little squeezes, get them fluffed back right up. Oh, these are nice. Oh, they're nice. They redid the trim, okay, just so everybody knows when you get yours. The release agent does slightly stain the inside, but that's okay because no one's going to see it. But what I did ask them to do, if you remember the first set of samples, the edges weren't as clean. I'm like, it's not really that big a deal because it doesn't affect the functionality. But there is a saying in the world. The saying, anything is how you do everything. So considering it's going to be the first product that I'm coming out with, I was like, can we just pay a little bit more attention? So what they did was they redesigned the thing that holds this in order to get the spray on. We had them redesign how it's done. And that provides for a cleaner inside. Let me see if I pull out one of the older ones. Blood clot, lima bean. See, okay, here's one of the older ones in O-ring. And again, this has no effect on the functionality, but the internal cleanup line was just not as pretty. Let me just flip it all the way around. You see what I mean? The internal cleanup line wasn't as pretty. And I'm like, some a-hole will judge based on that, even though that has nothing to do with the sound. But then I had a choice to have the release agent, which does kind of like stain the inside a little bit. Hard for you guys to see on this angle. Let me go to this angle. The release agent does sting here a little bit, because what that release agent is it's a lubricant that's used for the cutter to cut it nice and smooth. If it's not cut, that means they pluck the insides out. And if you pluck the insides out, it's not smooth. It has various bites. And so what that can cause for is it can cause for here at the top, the cap is here. So my finger ends here. So this is the cap. This is what you're talking into, right? And so if you do a pluck, you're going to get some thin spots. So on the competition, the one that we had been purchasing from, what's that place called? Me don't even know. The one that I was purchasing from Netherlands, they actually pull theirs out, and so they have uneven spots. So I didn't want to be like them. All right, I just need to find the red one. I'll dig a red one out. All right, we're almost there, Paul. We're almost there. Let me dig a red one out. Ooh. Sorry, Mark. I forgot it's your hometown. Mark is the only person that can buy the ones from the competition without paying $70 shipping. All right. Let me go. This my colors represent a little odd. Man, I had a red one out already, but let me pull the red one out. Yeah, see, you pay $30. It's $70 shipping to me, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mark is the only one that lives in the Netherlands. Yo. No, the one that's right in front of me. This is mine, pimp. It's not Reporter Store. Richie Rich. This is mine. The Reporter Store version, I took it off because, rep your own bread. Here, I got one. So, I don't know if you could tell. It's hard to tell from this color because of my lighting. But my orange is brighter. Let's get that down. Boom, boom, boom. And I'll flip this one inside out, and you'll see that they pluck theirs at the end, which means that the end cap is inconsistent, right? I didn't want inconsistent because the whole point of this is for it to be acoustically sound. You could just do it because it's cute, but like if you're going to go through the hassle and spend freaking all of the money it costs to do this, then why not spend a little more to have it cut out? And I would rather have that little bit of release agent which doesn't affect it versus have this where there's a high spot here and a low spot here. And if you look at it end on end, like if you hold it up to the light, you could even see where the thin spots are. Where if I hold mine up to the light, they look all the same. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I did my thing. I'm about to do my thing. Groove it, doing it, Wait, is that James Brown? Yeah, it is. All right, here. So, just so you guys can see, there it is in all the pretty colors. Colors. I'm excited. Now, all I got to do is start taking some shots and then put up the pre-orders. And then, oh my God. You guys, this is the part. Hey, I'm not going to lie. Let's take a pause for the cause. This is where it gets scary. Because when I take my pre-orders, I got to hit the number. If I don't hit the number, then I'm going to be broke as a joke. I'm going to be selling ass on Saturday on the sidewalk. Let's just put it that way. Yo, this is crazy. I'm It's a little surreal. It's a little scary because this is make or break, but you don't take no risk. Sorry, Bailey. If you don't take any risks, you can't get any reward. So I put it all on the line. You know what I'm saying? I can't be telling y'all out here, don't be afraid to make content and all this other stuff if I'm not willing to put it all on the line. So I'm putting it all on the line today. So basically, I got a couple of days to get these product shots together. Sorry, I'm making all this damn noise. I can't stand just like random plastic bags afloat. It just drives me crazy. So I got to get rid of them. Sorry. Anyway, yes, you got to risk it for the biscuit. Thank you, Kevin. Oh my God. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, wow. You guys, I don't use that terminology with the O word, but I am definitely having a small flood of I don't like the emo word either. I'm having a small flood of various neurochemical levels cruising through my body. How about that? I don't like to use the emo word because people be full of crap. I don't like to use the O word because people be full of crap. I prefer to just understand the physiology and the science. Yeah, so let me square you up, Mark, to tell you where we're at. We had executive decision in the Gold Group, and the Gold Group said the risk of doing it as a Kickstarter. Shut up, Kevin. I love you, brother. Don't be telling people I got feelings, man. What the hell wrong with you? I got a reputation to uphold. Yeah, the risk of doing it through Kickstarter, Mark, would be slightly dangerous in the fact that, first of all, in order to create this product, to create the custom mold for the pod mic and to do minimum order runs and stuff like that, I'm close to 40 G's, right? So in order for this to happen, if I do it as a Kickstarter and you don't hit it, you don't get anything at all, which would be problematic. So the Gold Group, who also told me, stop digging around with trying to nail the perfect extra blue and just switch to green, and know that the people who know that they're going to use green screen should be smart enough to know that they can't buy a green mic cover, which was my original thought. But, cooler heads prevail. I trust in Paul and Gretchen. Rich was in there with us, Aubrey, a whole bunch of people in the after party. And so they were like, yo, you should just self-start to this thing. Like, just do it as pre-sales on the website and, trust in the soup. And that's kind of better because let's say I fall short on pre-orders and I only get the 36. I came closer to not owing up the whole farm. That would put me, $4 or $5 in the hole as opposed to damn near 40 in the hole. So I thought that was a better option. And I'm going to get ready to start these pre-sales. I'm going to depend on my homies, my people, like Chris. He's going to invite me on his show. I would have, people come through. No black ones because that's what color it comes out of the box. Like, it just didn't seem like, let me make another black one to replace the black one that you already have. I don't know. That math didn't math to me. And anybody that has one can tell you how crusty they get. So white would be a thought. Let's put it that way. The other thing white foam turns yellow over time in general, just because of the type of material it is. So the white isn't really white. It's kind of off-white. I don't know if you can see that. I need a white card. See that? The white is not really, really white. And so even if I have them spray it white, and okay, let's run that back again. Every color is a minimum order of 2,000 pieces. So I could probably get them to spray it white, but then I have to take already what is 40 grand in the hole and turn it into 42. And then if I get them to spray it black, then I'm going to turn it into 44. So I'll add those colors. If it works, I'll add all kind of colors. But right now, I'm already scared. Let's put it that way. Ooh, Paul trying to get me on Xannies. What is up, Voles? What is up? All right. I just got my last sample in, Flo, so I have to work on the website and the product pictures and get them up, and I will start doing pre-sales as soon as I can get that done. I kind of wanted to have the pre-sales start today, but I literally just got the last samples in now. So yeah, it was because I wasn't going to do green initially. I was going to do two blues, but the two blues were so close together, they were kind of wicked. Actually, I picked the wrong one. This is the one that we're going to use. We're going to use the darker blue. This lighter one was too close. And again, I can see there's a difference. After YouTube smashes this video up, you may or may not see it. The overhead shot color representation is a little different, but this is slightly darker than this. And so this one is out the window. This will become a collector's item. This is what we're going with. So these are the 6 initial colors. And I told them don't bother to make another sample just because it would take too long. The purple will be slightly brighter than this. And this, I just told them, look, you know what I look, you know what I want, make the purple slightly brighter. But other than that, we are good to go. Bingo, bango, pickle, mango. That is it. Doc Pops is in full effect. So the domain is boom, boom, boom. Yeah, white definitely won't stay white for long. Is Doc talking about custom white mics or mic phone? No, these are my new acoustically sound, not just cute. Mine are not just cute. Acoustically sound microphone covers. They're what's the word? Effective? No. Affectionately known. They are affectionately known as Doc Pops. Let me grab a pod mic real quick, people. All right, come here. All right, so let's do a little pod mic action real quick. So here we go. Slap on the old green. You guys can't watch that one. That one just looks a little bit weird. Okay. So there is a pod mic with the green. You'll never find. All right. And the slap on the old blue. Someone who's searching the whole night through. All right. There's this one. Murder! Murder was the case that they gave me. Very Snoop Dogg. All right. Then we're going to put red. I can't think of a Simply Red song right now. It just slips my brain. But boom, that's what the red looks like. Different various shades of light and twirl. And little flocking dust over here. All right. Then we go Orang. This one reminds me of She Blinded Me with Science. She blinded me with science. All right, not bad, not bad, not bad. It's cutie, it's cutie. All right, you guys are ready for this song right here. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life is plastic, it's so fantastic. Come on, Barbie, let's go party. All right, last one, two more. Oh, that's the last one, last one. I never meant to cause you any problems. I never meant to cause you any pain. Yeah, yeah. The only one time I see you laughing, I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Woo! There you go. It's coming soon, people. Coming soon. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, it's coming. You don't need product pics. I can't have the website up. We're like, trust me, fools. We're gonna crank this sucker up soon, Flo. We'll crank this sucker up, Flo. Okay. So, yes, where did Mark go? Mark, I just accidentally knocked Mark's comment. Yes, Mark, so no Kickstarter, but you would need to have a bunch of stock at least possible. No, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do pre-orders, and once I get the pre-orders, I will take whatever we make from pre-orders and send that off to the factory and get cranking, and then whatever comes up short, then that's just on me. I'll just have to, fill up the Amex. Oh, Rob, really though? Come on. Oh, there you go, Kevin. Lady in Red. Thank you, Kevin. Holding back. Oh my God, such a good song. I keep holding on. How come Kermit got Caucasian? It's not easy being green. Oh, that's another good song too, Tommy. If you don't know me by now. Again, Rob, I came to the executive decision of colors that I thought would sell, and I didn't go yellow right away, and every other colorway sets me back an additional 2 Gs. So I went for the primary LGBTQ plus colors. No, I just went for what was in the shirt. I'm joking. I went for the ones that I saw the most people with on their streams. Maybe I can set some sort of stretch goal. Like if I nail all of my pre-orders or I blow past it, I will add yellow and white. Because I do think the white will look great on the white microphone, like the new white MV7s or the, I have a white Deity over here in the corner somewhere. I think it might look a little frosty, but yeah. Bro, literally, I was singing that yesterday. One of my favorite songs, because my grandpa used to always sing that when we used to go fishing and didn't catch nothing. Sorry, come here thing. Yeah, I used to always sit there with my grandpa fishing or lying about fishing, and he was singing Otis Redding. All right, if you make short and long, blah, 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 blah. Let me try this again. If you mix short and long content on one YouTube account, do you have to delete one of them? Nope. Well, yeah, here's the answer. That's a good question, by the way. You're going to hear different things over here than you hear elsewhere because I am about the audience. I'm not about the algorithm. The algorithm can kiss my butt. If you chase the algorithm, you're going to lose because the algorithm changes constantly and you will spend so much time tweaking on the algorithm trying to cheat as opposed to just making good content, which people really, really want and get there organically. So if your goal is to cheat, then yeah, you might need 2 separate channels. But if your goal is to put out good content and grow an audience and, build lifelong friends and community and all of the above, you don't need separate channels for all kind of weird stuff. Now, if you're making a channel about building diesels that run on French fry oil, and you're trying to mix that on a channel about vegan cooking, that's not going to work, right? But if you're building a channel and you're making short form content that is the exact same information or very similar information to what is your long form content, there's no reason to make two separate channels. And all of the people say make a separate channel because it's going to ruin your first channel. They're thinking about themselves. They're not thinking about their audience. If you think about yourself, you're going to lose no matter what. I don't care how cool you think you are. All of the channels that are straight for self, they all eat it. They might win for a year or two and then they're done. But if you win for the long haul, make good content. Don't sweat all of those weird things that people be telling you because they're semi full of it. The playlist keeps moving too fast. Yo, so Kathy had this great idea that she was going to make a playlist called Doc's Musical Tourette's so that everybody can enjoy their music while they're working. Yes, Tommy, love it. We definitely need nicknames for the color selections. I like that, Tommy. Jonah NR14. No, I'm gonna call this one. This one is straight up Johan. You know what I mean. This orange is gonna be called Johan. Gotta respect my man. Lou. I like that. Purple Rain, Simply Red, Orangey Glad. We're going to change to Johan. Blue Hawaii, Pretty in Pink, and Green AF. Come on, Rich. I'm copying this, Rich. And I'm going to say thank you, Rich, for coming up with the color names. Oi, I like that. I need a blue Christmas without you. That was some point. Mr. Green Jeans. Oh my God, dude. What's it? Captain Kangaroo, right? Mr. Green Jeans? No, not Johann Sebastian Bach. We're talking Cruyff, dude. The Flying Dutchman. Johan Cruyff. The Cruyff turn. The guy who invented the beautiful game. Why did I do that? The guy who invented the beautiful game. Make it to Chicago again without doing the meetup. I'm sorry, fam. I'm sorry. Yes, listen, I am ready. I'm gonna need all of y'all help. I'm gonna depend on the family because Paul and Kathy and Gretchen, everybody was like, yo, man, the fam alone can help you get these out. So boom. I think we're good. We're gonna go all in. I'm gonna, hit up some of my friends in the blogging space and pray. Let us pray. Let us pray. Rob says, the Musical Tourette's Foundation needs your support. For just 43 cents a day, you can help our YouTuber conquer their MTS. Right? Dude, I like it. Thank you, guys. You don't know. Like, I was excited when the box came in, and I wanted to open it yesterday, and I couldn't. So I was just like, I'll save it for tomorrow. And I'm so glad I did. Because, like, hearing your guys' enthusiasm, guys is such a weird plural. Hearing your enthusiasm, just makes me feel a lot better about just taking this crazy ass chance. Like, this is either really, really smart or really, really stupid. Like, I really don't know which is which. This is either insanely smart or insanely stupid. So we're going to find out the hard way. And I, for one, appreciate the support. And listen, people, if you find yourself, you are willing and able to buy for yourself, please do. If you're not able to buy for yourself, I will just do just like Kickstarter. I'll have a little donation bucket. You could throw in the $2, $3, whatever, just to sort of help. But yeah, this is exciting. This is really exciting. And if I have to give anyone who is thinking about y'all's, I don't want to mess with Tommy's. Tommy has a patent on the country speak, so I don't want to mess with y'all's. Maybe it's so smart it's stupid. That sounds like me. If I could give you any advice, anybody who wants to make a physical product, back when I was doing import export, like I had this idea that I was going to run this really big import export company, and I was super excited about all myriad types of things. What I would tell you is that we had a couple of baseline criteria that we would think about when it came to import export, and that was light, replaceable, and like sub $20. If you could come up with something that's really, really light to ship, something that people just want to replace because they want to replace, it doesn't these kind of sort of fit that. Not really. You don't have to replace them ever. Like the ones I bought years ago from Reporter Store is still kicking. I just changed colors and things. I think, yeah, like Tommy, right? Tommy brings up a good. Sponges is perfect example of that. Sponges, they're not super expensive to make, but they're really, really light, and you want to swap them out all the time. You know what I mean? And if you swap them out all the time, it's almost like a commodity. My mentor at the time used to tell me something like toothbrushes or like razors. That the industry that is toothpaste and razors is brilliant. Toothpaste now, bro, you can buy $6-7 a tube toothpaste, and you gotta replace that sucker like every 15 to 20 days. So that's one of those things. AirTags don't count. I got my original AirTags from day one. You just swap the batteries. It's so easy. Matter of fact, I just changed the batteries in all 9 of my AirTags. So, and you can get a 10-pack of batteries from Amazon for like $12. People that don't need mic covers can use it to wash the dishes. Kevin is on a freaking roll today. I just want you to know that. Kevin is on a roll. Oh my God, guys, I'm excited. And now this guy come out, so maybe next year after we win, I'll have to make a new one for this, because this kind of fits but doesn't really fit. I could get a razor and shave the edges. But I guess it works though. Let's test. There it is. You should turn this one on first before you mess with the other one. There you go. Got to move that out the way so we focus. Wow, we have a very good test. All right. You know you make me wanna. Yo, this is gravy. This is gravy. I love it. Is this shocking news? What's the shocking news? Oh, I got it. It's Shock Green. Man, I'm going to text Aubrey, be like, girl, where you at? I finally got him in, and you ain't even nowhere to be found in. Aubrey and Michelle. I've never needed to replace one yet, though, Mark. They still blah, blah, blah. I still have I have everyone that I've had from day one, and I bought them when they first came out. Let's bother Aubrey. I have a tech support question from a really good friend. We're going to check this out. So I have a DJI Osmo 3 with a lavalier mic. That came with the video. Went on, the sound slowly separated from the video. I also did a recut. Now I have to manually move an audio. What did I miss? I think I know what happened. Did you have on 32-bit float? Okay, because remember I was talking to people? About all of the YouTubers telling everybody how important it is to have 32-bit float, but they don't know what the hell they're talking about, because if you happen to record a video and you're using, say, your DJI mic or your Rode mic, and you have your 32-bit on, when you go to put your sound back to picture in your video editing program, you're going to have to convert that back to 24-bit because the math calculation is wrong. And so when you drop a 32-bit audio file onto a regular video, the audio will drift because the timing is wrong. And so you're actually adding too much things. Oh, give it for inscription. The road. Good question, Tommy. Let me switch back to the shore. All right, let me show you hair Tommy. Off. Twist, twist, twist. As soon as you feel it loose, pull it down. There is a USMBC right there in the middle. Baby. So all you have to do is unplug the light that you're charging and take this guy and go like this. And then he charge just like that. So the only knock I've seen anybody state about this is the battery itself isn't replaceable. I prefer not to have to replace batteries. I prefer the rechargeable. Because, like, if I was going to take this out and I was going to do a show and then, something weird happened or whatever, I could plug this in for like 10 minutes and probably finish an hour-long show. I haven't tested that theory yet. I will test, I guess, battery life, which would be really hard. It means I'll have to sit here and do like a 5 or 6 hour stream to see what the battery life is. But let's see what Rode says the battery life is. Let's investigate. But yeah, I prefer not having to think about internal batteries. What ends up happening is you forget and then you get somewhere and then you just butt out. Like with a charger, I could charge it in the car while I'm driving to the gig. You know what I mean? Let's see what Rode says. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, Kevin, you waited till I took it back apart. No, you didn't. That's the algorithm. You and Mark had the same question. Let's see. Let me power it on. And then grab the old charging cable. Wop, wop, wop. I think there's a difference if you plug it to the computer with the cable versus I have it. This is just the charger cable. It's plugged to a charger. Because on the computer, it's going to try to transfer the audio files. So I'm watching the little light on the bottom. The little light is still on. And this does look stupid, but it looks. Look, people, does it work while charging? Well, yes, it does. That was a good question, Mark and Kevin. Boom. You guys win nothing. But it does work while charging. Good. Man, I didn't even, the whole time I was messing with this, I did not check that. Oh my God, we found out something new today. Compliments of the two troublemakers. Wow. A wired wireless mic. Good one, Rich. Yes. So I guess if you were in a pinch, not having a replaceable battery is not as big a deal as everybody makes out because you could kind of wire it. So you know what I would do, Rich, right? Put this in the sleeve of the suit jacket and then take the little iPhone battery and have it in the jacket pocket, and then you just be holding it like this. And then so you're charging it, but you would have this hidden in your costume. And you'd be like, okay, so no one will notice. See, right now you have no idea. Oh, let me turn this way. Okay, now right now, I'm not winning. I'm not winning. Yes, a 90-degree would work better because then you can't tell that I have it plugged in. And I'm just talking like normal. No one even notices except for this. This is not as long, but most people aren't going to pay attention to that. And as long as you keep your ankles right and you have a long enough sleeve on, no one will know that you're charging. Oh, now you're making trouble. Hold on, Mark. Since you insist. Mark, always be the one with with the problematic questions. Let's find out. Normally, I don't think so. Man, Aubrey, we've been looking for you, girl. We've been looking for you. We have presents. We have presents for you. Okay, so, Mark, it is plugged into the computer now. Ooh, don't play that. Oh my God, if you play that, we're gonna get a ticket. So it's plugged in, and I'm going to downloads folder. Boom, boom, boom. No, it doesn't seem like the hard drive is showing up. Let me off it real quick and see. Ooh, let me also open up Road Central real quick. I want to see what Road Central says about this. All right, so Road Central is thinking, and you can see the battery charge here, but doing whatever I did right now, having it on while it's doing that, had Road Central thinking way harder than I wanted it to. All right, once Road Central grabbed it, it goes into file transfer mode, so that turned it off. Right? Because once I'm in Road Central, it goes into file transfer mode. However, what I can do in here is specify a waiver MP3, right, for the internal recording. I can specify the sample rate, and I can specify the bit depth, and I can specify the, oh my God, yo, that's a new update. You can set the loudness to negative. Oh, suck it now. That is Gangstar. That is Gangstar. Gangster. Okay, so let me leave that set like that. Let's do a test. See, messing around with Mark, I'll be checking out stuff. All right, let's see. Anything else in here? Factory reset, app version, firmware updates, any available firmwares. Checking the battery. All my firmwares is up to Dizzy. Let's close that. Let's disconnection this baby. On the hard drive, it shows up as the Interview Pro. So all the wavy files are here. Okay. So I want to do something here. I'm going to move these files out without using the road transfer thing. I'm just going to drag them Mac OS style. INTPRO. So I'm just going to, I put RPO. Let me grab these first. I'm going to empty the mic so that I make my job easier when I get done with this test. Let's see how fast it transfers. This will give us an idea of transfer speed. That was quick. Okay, so it's probably like a transfer speed of around 30 to 40 megabits per second. Okay, so we're going to delete all of these so we can go back to Road, select the old Int Pro. Oh, you know what's cool? Let's say here's a file that you know is a good take. You could change that take to green, and then you can leave your other takes as red. So that's kind of cool, right? So let's select all of these. You won't let me select all? Oh, there you go, all. Nope. Just the red ones? Nope. Just the green ones? Yep, that works. Okay, delete. Nope. Nope. Won't let you do that. Can't do it. Wouldn't be prudent. All right, I could take and delete all of these. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. And then now we got no recordings. I got auto gain assist turned on. The power button is there. The mute button, LEDs, record, high pass filters, don't need that, off. Timeout is there. Dropout markers. All right, cool. Now we're good. Let's close this and disconnect. And now we're going to make a recording in here. Hold on. Okay. So here we go. 1, 2. Let's close this. All right. We're going to do a test. This is a test of the emergency broadcast systems. If this were not a test, you will be told where to run, where to grab your stuff, or where to pray to kiss your butt goodbye. We are recording into the Rode Interview Pro. We're going to meter this audio file once it's done to see if it actually snatches the negative 16 loudness under full scale, or LUFS. It says, does the RCP Duo allow you to have your recordings auto to negative 16 loudness under full scale? You're missing a U. It messed up my head. Not as easy to get there, but yeah, actually, I don't think so yet. So this is actually a pretty cool add-on if they've gone as far as to make it so that this works. So what I'm going to do is stop this recording, then I'm going to transfer it, and then I'm going to meter it to see if we're actually getting that. Okay? Woohoo! All right, so now we're back on the shizzy. Stop. In the name of love. I wish, hey, this is wireless. Let me wirelessly transfer this through the Rodecaster Pro. All right, so let's put this on. I'm not even going to use the fancy Rode Central app to get this recording out. I'm basically going to go back and wait for it to wake up. Oh, it doesn't do that. You have to wake up Rode Central in order to make it. It doesn't mount without waking up Rode Central. Okay, so let me open Rode Central real quick just to let it mount. Mount. There it goes. It mounted. And then I'm going to drag this audio file out. Bingo, bango, pickle, mango. Let me hit that real quick. Boom. All my life, and then open up the Ulian meter. Boom. We're going to drag this file in. Analyzing. Ha! It did it. Negative 16.7. It properly look at that, homies. That is dope. Oh, that is dope. Kevin, we're on to something, my man. Man, and you know this, man. That's pretty cool. I like it. We just learned something today by accident, messing around with Mark and Kevin. We have a presence of the green leader. Aubrey, we was calling you earlier. Let me show you something, homegirl, before I get to Ollie's question. Boom, boom, boom. Look, look, you got all the green ones. It's so many. It could be like bowling. Strike. Anyway, let me stop tripping. That's when you had way too much caffeine this AM. And then now my OCD is kicking in. Please stop. Please stop. No, brain, no. No. Just say no. Nancy Reagan said no. All right. Where did Ollie had a question? Man, this is cool. I'm gonna put in a feature request to my homies because I think that would be dope. If I could do the same thing I do in the Interview Pro on the Rodecaster Duo or whatnot, and like tell it to please try to get the recording somewhere in that -16 range, boom. I retired the Fuji Sony A9. Once you have meeting right on the camera and Ecamm, do you keep the brightness at 0 or just issue? I don't touch the settings on my Ecamm any way, shape, or form. I let my camera do the work. The cameras auto sensitivities and all that stuff is better. However, you're in a studio. You have no reason to have auto English, roll it back, slow it down, speak English. You're in a studio. You have controlled lighting. You have no reason to have auto white balance. You have no reason to have auto shutter speed, auto ISO, auto nothing. Set it to manual. If you shoot at 30 frames a second, set your shutter speed to 1/60. If you shoot at 24 frames a second, set your shutter speed to 1/50 because Sony doesn't have 48, but it's 50. And then set your ISO to, depending on which Sony, either 640 or 800. That's the native ISO for the video mode. A lot of people will tell you to set your ISO down into the hundreds range. I used to think that too. But what happens is when you set your ISO down to like 100, 200 and crank up the lights, number one, your lights are going to be bright AF. Number two, you're going to lose dynamic range. So I have decent dynamic range, but this is bright and well lit. But all the way there in the corner, that gray to blue hat and then the little black stripe on the Stormtrooper and all that, you can see even from the gray in the hat and the gray in the wall, you can tell they're different. And that's because my dynamic range is kept because my ISO is set at 640. Okay, so you're going to set your ISO, depending on your camera, each Sony is slightly different. This is a ZV-E10, native ISO is 640. I have it set at 640. I have my lights set in order to get the meter to 0. Every once in a while, my meter dips down to -0.3, but that's okay. I do not want my lights like blasting. And then, set your autofocus. I don't normally like autofocus. I did recently put it back, but I'm normally not a fan. I normally prefer to use manual focus, but as you can see, I have put that autofocus game on, and then that Sony life is boom. I love my Fuji, but I'm out in the field, but I'd be mad because that dude be focusing. He'd be like, hold on, let me get it. Okay, got it. And Sony's like, done. Sony's like a 13-year-old getting some, never mind. he over quick. Yeah. Sorry, late to the party. Is doing something very rare in the UK. The sun is shining to the rescue. Built in 40 hours. Damn. It's nice to see. Oh, dude, I'm OWC all up in the building. Larry is my friend. I don't know if you know that. I'm not sure if you know that. But Larry O'Connor is a friend of mine. He has been a guest on my show. This right here is out of the box. So you can set the ISO to 640 or 800, whatever flex is good for your lights. Panasonic can't focus on itself. The Fuji has ADD, it lacks focus. Cathy. Yo. Boom. Hey, yo, what's cracking with the cookbook, Cat? What's cracking with let me check my email to see if I got an email from Kathy that says, my cookbook has dropped. Checking my box. I got an email from Tommy. Tommy wants to sell me a floor. You asked, we answered. Yo, this floor looks crazy. Bro, listen. Y'all don't, man, listen, when I tell y'all, ChatGPT wants to install an update in the middle of my stream. I trust you. Let's go. When I tell y'all that the Ecamm fam and the people in our crew are just talented, I'm just letting you know. Like, y'all don't know, but if you're watching basketball on TV, collegiate, you might have seen one of Tommy's basketball floors. This floor looks crazy. All right, I was looking for Kathy's email. I got Tommy's email first. Let's see. Sweetwater wants me to buy something. Logitech wants me to buy something. No. Kathy Hester. Boom. Look inside for fun and easy weekend recipes. Chili, dumpling, fox clam strips, and oat cheese sauce. What in the hang is an oat cheese sauce, woman? Oh my God, she's making lavender ice cream. I don't know if you ever had this thing. Lavender ice cream is so good. Maui has this massive lavender field, and they have lavender soft serve. Oh my God, it's so good. It sounds crazy, people, but it is really good. Lavander, as I call it. Lavander Holyfield. Let's see, we got tempeh chili on deck. We got dumplings. I don't know about no vegan clam strips. We got Yagrate, oat cheese sauce. I'm confused. Ninja Creamy. Okay, no book announcement in this email. Just a picture of Kathy wearing a purple Hogwarts shirt to match her lavender ice cream. Patrick, listen, I got top secret information for you. Don't tell everybody yet, but since you came over here, we'll let you in on the secret insights of what's popping in the LGL world. Your man has been busy doing crazy stuff, and I'm about to launch. I am probably like a week and a half out, but you'll get first inside dibs on what I'm doing. So stop what you're doing, because I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you used to. Bam! Oh, he's ready. He's ready. These are Pod Mic, but I have Pod Mic. I have SM7B, and I have MV7. Now, you know, if you like, you can put this on the MV7 as well if you like that extra space. Boom, 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 boom. But Doc Pops are coming. They are coming. I am starting to do pre-orders in the next couple of. So, Patrick, I will let you know. They are coming in full effect mode. Wait, that's I'll be sure. Anybody who knows my musical Tourette's, you know about full effect mode. Yes, exciting. Kathy, let me see what Kathy said. Yep, I got red. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. So you can stop doing nothing show. you can go red. Boom. Right? I knew you would get a kick out of that. I got the domain. It's still on the holding thing right now, so I guess I'll start building that joint. Now my next decision will be connect the domain to Fourth Wall or connected to my Squarespace site. And so we'll figure that out today. That's what we're doing. Turn them all inside out and put it back on your hand. You know what's funny, Mark? It's actually it's not, I won't say hard, but it takes some work to turn it inside out because they're pretty strong. I went for better quality. I would not suggest keep turning them in and out. You will eventually stretch the flocking. So when you flock foam, right, it's just white. When they come out of the mold, they're just white. And then this type of coloring is flocked. So you take an airbrush and you spray it on, and that flocking sticks to it. But when you stretch the foam, you can disconnect the bond between the flocking, and you'll eventually make it come off. So don't flip them inside out too often. But the other thing I will try now is I'll try giving them a rinse out in the sink, because they definitely get a little crazy. But how I would clean it if it was me, I have merino wool shirts. So I have like Woolite, but I have this other crazy one. It's called EAU Clean. You basically just put in a little cap full, you put water, and you just let it soak for like 15, 20 minutes, and then you release it. I have preliminary thoughts on pricing, Joe. So they are going to retail for under $20. I'm a really weirdo when it comes to numbers. Okay. I'm not superstitious, but I'm very weird about numbers. When I played ball, my number was either 8 or 22, right? So I'm going to probably price them at $18.88. The pre-order will be $14.88. And then I'll do some special pricing for members like Mark and Kevin. You notice they have a little star next to their name. Big Rich up in here. Rich is a member. Let's see. Kathy is in the membership, and they'll get a special price. And then I'm gonna do a 2-4. So if you buy 2, instead of that becoming like $36, it'll be like $28 because 2 and 8. I'm weird. I know it's stupid, but it makes my heart tickle. So yeah, it's called Uclean, but it's spelled with the E. It's a planet-friendly cleaner for things that used to be, remember Woolite? It's like a competitor for Woolite, but really, really good stuff up in here. Yeah, this stuff right here, Uclean. So if you have any unmentionables that why is the page doing that weird thing? Go away. Calendly, what are you doing? I'm trying to do this. Anyway, if you happen to, have wool or some other unmentionables, this is what you want. My buddy Stuart, who comes on the channel every once in a while, he suggested this, and it's been really, really good. Wrenches have to pay 2x. Oh, the loudness meter is lean. One of each color bundle. Okay, Tommy. Listen. All right, class. We're going to have to come up with that thought today. One of each color bundle. I like that, Tommy, because, I just do. Thank you. I'll think about that. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't go EWE because of the wool. That's actually good. That's actually good. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. I'm building the site like this weekend, so we'll have we'll know. It's either the domain itself. I know what the domain is. Domain is DOCPOPPS. Site's not up yet, but give me a second. You like that one in each color? This is true too, Rich. That's a good thought. See, one thing that's good about not one thing, with my homie, I love you, Rich. The one thing that Rich knows, because working in his business, dealing with these kind of minimums is a pain in the butt. And the companies will come and they'll want we're doing this party and we want to buy 500 of these things. Can we get 6 different colors? And you're like, no, you got to pick one color because the minimum order for each color is 1,000. And they think that buying 500 is somehow makes them cool. That's on the low end of the spectrum. But to them, that's the high end of the spectrum. You know what I mean? But to what we have to order when ordering premiums, and I remember I did custom engraved rice paddles for a wedding, and they needed 340. And I was like, the minimum order on these rice paddles is 1,000. And they're like, but we only need 340. I'm like, bet, but you're going to buy 1,000. I'm going to engrave 340. And it's going to be welcome to, Adam and Eve. But you can give the rest away. You can use them for barbecue fire. You can sell them at the swap meet, but you have to buy 1,000. Are you sure we cannot buy? No. If you buy them retail, sure, knock yourself out. But at retail, you're going to pay $12 a piece for them. Whereas if you buy 1,000, you're going to get them for $2 a piece. So it's cheaper, right? And it took 3 days to get Bridezilla to wrap her head around this idea. I went for Doc Pops, DOPPS, because number one, 1P wasn't going to work. And then it's a good question, Patrick. It's a play on words. As you could tell, they are very much, I went for hella bright. So they're very much a pop of color, right? And then they're pop filters. And running joke with a couple of my friends, they call me Pops now, which is irritating. But yeah, so it kind of fit the script. Boom. Rich knows. Rich knows. Yes, that's what it is. That's correct, Paul. I forgot. Oh, that's right. That's funny. That's super funny. I was like, yo, that's actually a good name. But it sounds like, I don't know if I want to go to a chiropractor that's be popping something. We actually have thought about that, and I don't have the sample down here, but I did make a sample of getting the E printed on the side. And getting printed is also minimum order, which is a little traumatic. So what I'm going to do for shipping is my buddy, my old boss, when I was in radio, my old program director, he actually runs the company that's helping me put this together. He's also helping Kathy with her product that she's making. He's going to fulfill them straight from Hong Kong, so it makes life easier. I don't have to worry about shipping anywhere. They have good shipping rates. Their country doesn't like rob people on shipping, so the shipping should be pretty good. Yes, good call, Kevin. Good call. Yeah, I did do some sample with the E's printed on it, Tommy, mostly for camp. But the problem is with camp, it's only like 100 of us, 120 if you count staff, 125. That's not even close to the 1,000. The camp sold out. I don't know if you guys are up on this joint, but your man's Paul put out a info yesterday. Camp is sold out. That's crazy. You know what, Paul? I just decided I need to put 6 microphones together in the back to have my Pride mics. Pride, a deep love. Pride, a deep love. Pride, a deep love. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, kick this one here for me and my DJ. I'm excited. I'm excited, gang. You get on black marker when you order from the merch store. Ooh, you missed out. You missed out. You can join the wait list, though. Joe said, what's camp? Bro, let me explain it to you. We all meet in October at eCamp headquarters in Amesbury, Massachusetts. And we do a 3-day hands-on we do a 3-day hands-on workshop all about your creative business. You learn about marketing, branding, setting up your studio, dismantling your studio, editing. Like, we basically teach you how to be a boss. And it is the most fun that you can have legally with your clothes on. And it's like probably out of everybody in the chat right now, I would say 19 out of the 23 people in the chat is be at camp. Like maybe 18. Most of the people in the chat will be at camp. It's fun. It's just crazy fun. I did try this, Kevin, with the old one. There's this type of heat transfer tape, and I put it on here to see if it sticks. It does stick pretty good. So what that would allow me to do is to you basically print the heat transfer and then you heat transfer it to this. So I'm gonna do some testing with these samples and see what's possible, because that will make it better, because then I'll be able to put logos. But again, I'm not trying to get too crazy. See, I'm not trying to get too crazy. This is, same thing happens in software, people. This is called scope creep. When I was in business school, one of the first things we learned about when you have to do your thing is not having scope creep. Yeah, that's a very hard thing. And it's funny, I can't believe I'm going to say this out loud. One of the things that Apple really excelled at back in the days was not having scope creep and only having a handful of SKUs. And the new thing with having like legit 6 different iPads available and 3 different pencils and 2 different screens and sizes and Wi-Fi and cellular and memory, Steve would have never let any of that fly. Steve would have been like, get it down to 3 SKUs. Because I've been an Apple person from day one. We have never had as many SKUs in Apple history. That's just not something that Steve would have pulled off. Even when you looked at the last year's iPhone announcement, there was like 9 phones. That was, Steve wasn't playing that game. Like, too many SKUs makes for a lack of attention, lack of focus, easier to have problems. The company is bigger now, and they have a lot more stuff, but yeah, it can mess with people. And yeah, it's kind of crazy though. There's way too many SKUs. It's nuts. That would be good. I'm gonna definitely do some testing to see what is possible. Yeah, encoding scope creep is very not easy to keep that thing, trying to keep it tight. It is super, super hard. Dude, the pre-party at camp last year was probably one of the best things. Watching Jill sing. If you only had one choice between fourth wall, please use Squarespace. Okay. Yes, exactly, Joe. Too many overload. Dude, I know people that go into In-N-Out Burger and take a long time to make a decision. In-N-Out ain't got but 4-5 things. So, Paul, why do you vote fourth wall? Squarespace might be easier, but why do you vote fourth wall? Just curious. And then I don't know, how am I going to connect that domain? Can I have more than one domain connected to the same fourth wall? That would be the other thing. Woo! All right, get home safe. Do not drive fast. Do not pass go. And do not stick your head out the top of the Mini Cooper. All right, she's probably in her van. Never mind. All right, gang. This was fun. This is a lot of fun. We're going to pop into the Discord real quick. Next week is going to be crazy. Okay? We're dropping the EFZ next week. Is going to be wild. But after party in the Discord, let's head in there right now. And then let's get this party started. I will see you guys Tuesday. Thank you for sliding by the stream. It was super helpful. And, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. I'm super excited. Super excited. Bob is probably driving. Yeah, I don't know if it's safe to let Gretchen drive. Super funny. Thanks, Patrick. Good to see you slide by. Thank you, Mark. Euros is starting soon, Mark. Our boys better win. I don't know if you guys know this. Orange is the color of insanity. Bingo. All right, guys. Love you. Everybody in Discord, I see you in there. Peace out. A-Town Stump.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine.